Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we will try to understand error detection using block coding. The concept of the basic idea of block coding has already been provided in our previous video. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be part of an entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now, this example we have already covered in our previous class. These are the data words, and this example, so this code word, 3-bit code word is generated by adding one redundant bit which is passed on to the algorithm. So let's try to understand step by step. So data word, the data word that we need to transfer. For example, if you want to transfer 01 data word, so this is the data word that needs to be transferred. And this data word is passed on to the algorithm. So what this algorithm will do is, if 2 bits are forwarded to this, it is going to generate a one redundant bit. One redundant bit will get generated. For example, if it has generated 1 is the bit that has been generated by this algorithm, and by adding that 1 to this data word, so which is what we call it as code word, will get generated. So to the data word 01, the redundant bit that has been generated will get added. So the code word is 011. Now this code word is being transmitted onto the transmission line. At the receiver end, the code word will get received, and this code word is checked with all the valid bits in the code word. So all the valid bits that are possible for 2-bit data words, so it is going to compare with all the valid bits. If any one matches, means so the checker is going to validate whether this the data that has been received is correct or not. So that validation is done at the checker, and if it get validated, so then out of this, so for example, if this is the data bit received, so this redundant bit will be removed and the data word will be forwarded to the receiver. So this is the original data that the sender is willing to transfer, and the receiver has received the data. So this is how errors will be detected. So they are not corrected. So as we didn't have occurred any of the errors, so what the for example, if error has occurred, for example, if this 1 has been converted to 0, so the data that is transmitted is that has been corrupted is, this is the corrupted data, and this has been received at the receiver end, and now it is going to compare with all the code words, and it is going to find that the code word is not there, so the error will be detected. So that will get informed to the receiver, it is not corrected, so the same error will be transmitted to the receiver. So it is based upon the application. For video applications, a little bit of errors are acceptable. Okay, so the errors are detected and they are identified, just identified. Okay, so now we will try to understand one more point in this. For example, as we have seen that 011 has been changed to 010, so 1-bit error has occurred. Now let's assume that 2-bit errors has occurred. 2 bits are corrupted. So for example, if 011 is being transmitted, now this 011, in this 011, these 2 ones are corrupted to zeros. They have changed to zeros, means these 2 are changed to zeros. So the data that is being transmitted now is 000. Now 000 will get received at the receiver, and now this checker is going to find whether this is valid or not. So 00 is a valid bit, even though the error has occurred. 2 bits has been corrupted, so it is going to identify that this is a valid bit, undetectable errors. So this entire mechanism, this entire coding scheme of 2-bit data words and adding a redundant bit of 1, so this entire scheme is capable of identifying only 1-bit error. So let's try to understand this again. So the entire coding scheme, in the sense, data word being passed to algorithm, the algorithm is generating one redundant bit, and that redundant bit is added to the code word, so the final code word with 3 bits. So this entire coding scheme is capable of identifying only one error bit. If more than one error bits occur, so it is not identifiable. So we cannot identify the errors. So what if we want to identify 2-bit errors? What if we want to identify 3-bit errors? So for that there is a mathematical explanation. We are going to understand that in our later videos. Right now, assume that this scheme is capable of identifying only 1-bit errors, and the bit errors has been identified. So for practice, take one code word and change 1 bit of it and see whether that will get identified or not. So okay, so you'll get an idea how the things will work. So this is how the error detection is done by using block coding. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol, and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.